doing, Montreal?
New music blues.
Now it's going to be in your head.
Blues means plus. Naughty boy.
We're rolling. We're rolling. Hey, NSYNC, what's up?
What's up? What's up? Wasabi. We won't even talk about bye bye bye, okay? It's here. We got a new single, okay? You know, we can talk about No Strings Attached. We can do that. It's your interview. What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know. Okay, well, I want to know. Hey, there's a bunch of things I would like to know.
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
But we'll talk about the music and then we'll go into what I want to know. I read from the Rolling Stone interviewer was I wrote it down. I was like, do they know about this? They said the NSYNC in the review tapped into the same teen angst and psychosexual energy and anxiety as grunge and scary movies. I'm like, do they know about that? Do they try to do that psychosexual energy?
That's what we thought. We said, you know what?
When we started the album, that's exactly the words that came out of our mouths.
When we do this, I really want to tap into the psychosexual energy of America and all the other nations.
Justin Timberlake. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, originally. Now living in Orlando, Florida. The foundation that I've started, the Justin Timberlake Foundation, is kind of on the same tip as VH1's foundation, Say the Music. Did a ABC TV movie called Model Behavior. We do a lot of things on the side, but everything always comes back to NSYNC.
This is why we're all in therapy.
How strange is that? But, you know, it's kind of a warped way to think.
I don't even know.
Because I think they were thinking of the...
We just do what we do. We've grown, and this is what we wanted to do with this album. And that's where we took it. And who knows where we're gonna take it for the for the next one. Like they said, the next CD is unknown. You know, who knows where we're gonna take it for that. So.
That's scary? Is that fun?
No, it's
No, it's fun because you can be so creative. I mean, that's the best part about it. People are going to want to know exactly what we're going to do, and hopefully we're going to be able to take it to the next step and the next level and do a little twist here and there, but still have the NSYNC harmony, and the NSYNC sound that we've had on the first album.
Joey Fatone. I'm from Brooklyn, New York originally, but I live in Florida now.
23. Aquarius.
Everybody's doing everything, different things, getting into the acting, what I used to do. First love is always music, all five of us, and you know you'll see that bond in us when you see us perform live, and you'll hear it when you hear the album. I mean, we are friends. Shut up. So if we weren't together as NSYNC, we'd probably be at some college together in some fraternity causing trouble. You know, I mean, we are friends, and it's like, if anybody does something, everybody's supportive of it because that's your friend. You know, you want to see them do well. I mean, it's really about, you know, just doing anything and everything you can, but like I said, you know, everything comes back to NSYNC.
You guys need to shut up out there.
Actually, Lance and I have to sit on opposite ends of the couch.
Yeah, because you know what?
Because we'll cat fight.
Yeah. Wow.
Quiet down, please.
I get the feeling that on this album, everything was more tied together. There was more of a flow to it, a concept.
No, it wasn't
A to
tied
Z.
together.
Oh, no strings attached. Ooh.
We kind of realized what we wanted to convey to everyone is that we're not puppets on strings, that there's a preconception about a group that may look like us, but I mean, this is our heart and soul on this record, and we thought, what better, you know, way to say it than no strings attached.
I think, you know, with everything that happened to us since we put out our first record, there was so many things that happened to us, you know, personally and business-wise and creatively. So, don't you hate it when you're talking and you get like this gas bubble in your chest and you got a burp and you're like, no.
And you start talking from and It's totally ignoring you. We're just making up our own inside jokes.
I gotta watch it.
Too many
You
movies.
might want to just give us the microphone and
We
run.
watch too much TV.
Well, no, I won't want to do that because you have your own.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm from Pittsburgh. I have a new clothing line. It's called Fu Mosquito.
The music of my
first come out, you kind of introduce yourself, and I think on every artist's second album, you define yourself.
Yeah.
You define yourself as who you really are. So, and that's what we feel like we've done.
We're even happier with this album than we are the last record. We feel like this record's got an energy that honestly no record has. It's something exciting for us, and that's why we want to just do it everywhere. We feel like everybody can get into this record. I'm JC, and I'm from Washington, D.C. I worked on the Wild Orchid record, wrote and produced some songs with some friends of mine.
So yeah, no strings attached, it had to do with, definitely had to do with everything that happened to us.
What were your fears going into this? What were your fears when the whole